Hello everyone, welcome to my channel USA 90 Day Fiance. Welcome to update new gossip. The flagship of the 90 Day universe is back with 90 Day Fiancé Season 11. The series once again showcases the various romance journeys of those willing to cross international borders for the sake of love. In this new season, loyal 90 Day viewers will recognize a few familiar faces and have to get accustomed to some new ones, including the series' first throuple. Want to know more about new episodes? Here's everything we know about 90 Day Fiancé Season 11. 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 is back with a new episode on Sunday, April 20, at 8 p.m. ET/PT on TLC. Here is a synopsis for the episode titled, Where Did Our Love Go? Mina meets up with Mark's ex. Ammani confesses to Matt that Annie loves her more. Joan offends Greg's mom. Sarper and Shakina arrive in Montana to meet her sisters. Juan struggles with dad duties. Motti has a surprise for Steady. Episodes of 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 air live in the US on TLC. If you cut the cord to traditional cable/satellite television, TLC can be viewed on live streaming services such as Sling TV, Hulu with Live TV, and YouTube TV. You can also stream episodes on Discovery Plus and Max. We anticipate episodes to become available on Discovery Plus in the UK. Stevie and Motti's love story began when Stevie taught online English classes to Motti, who was her student. After a whirlwind transcontinental romance and only 1 week spent together in person, Stevie is bringing Motti to the States to marry her. However, due to the complicated political climate, Motti's arrival in Mississippi may mean he could jeopardize his chances to return to Iran. From the outset of his 90-day journey, Motti is overwhelmed by homesickness, leaving Stevie worried about their future. Along the way, Motti uncovers unsettling truths about Stevie, causing him to question his decision. Meanwhile, the couple struggles to bridge deep cultural divides, and Motti faces the heart-wrenching dilemma of whether he can truly build a future in the US or if his heart is still tethered to his homeland. Mark, a 59-year-old divorced pilot living in a tranquil aviation community in rural New Hampshire, meets Mina, a glamorous 34-year-old Parisian model, and is instantly captivated. After a love affair and a 2-year-old daughter together, Mina is finally moving to the US. However, her new life is far from easy. She must temporarily leave behind Clayton, her 9-year-old son, until his passport is processed in Paris, and the separation weighs heavily on her. Adding to her struggles, Mark's daughter from his first marriage, Jordan, questions Mina's intentions. Isolated in rural New Hampshire and without her son or a strong bond with Mark's family, Mina begins to question whether she should stay in America or return to France. On the surface, Ammani and Matt appear to have the perfect life. Both successful and strikingly attractive, they have been married for 10 years and are raising 2 daughters in a beautiful home in San Diego. However, beneath the surface, the couple is exploring ways to navigate some difficult nuances in their marriage. Ammani, who is bisexual, together with Matt, has explored being in polyamorous relationships to keep their marriage in balance. Now, Ammani and Matt have fallen in love with Annie, a single mother and exotic dancer from Tijuana, Mexico. The threesome has been dating for over a year, and now Matt, Ammani, and Annie are looking to make their relationship permanent. To do so, however, means Matt and Ammani must divorce to move forward with the T1 visa, allowing one of them to marry Annie and finally bring her to the US first. They will travel to Mexico to spend more time with Annie's family and friends and confirm they are making the right decision in their relationship journey. Greg, a Long Island native, fell in love with Joan during a vacation in Uganda. Now he's bringing her to the US to start a life together. Joan, a highly educated NGO director, is deeply committed to her career and values stability and security, while Greg still lives with his overbearing mom and doesn't have a stable job. Once in America and living under Greg's mom's roof, Joan begins to feel the strain on their relationship and realizes she needs more from the man she loves. Joan gives Greg an ultimatum: get a steady job or she's headed home. Greg needs to step up and meet Joan's expectations or risk losing the future they've dreamed of. Coming off their recent appearance on 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, Sarper finally makes it to Los Angeles from Turkey. In the US, Sarper must prove he can adapt to his new environment without falling back into his old reckless habits. Most importantly, he must win the approval of Shakina's family, and especially from her daughter, Sophie. If they don't approve, Shakina will send Sarper packing. Together, Shakina and Sarper must decide if they're ready to commit to each other and build a foundation in America. Shaun and Aliyah, featured previously on 90 Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise, are embarking on the next chapter of their life together in America. However, their journey is far from easy. Besides the eyebrow-raising 30-year age gap between them, Shaun has kept much of his relationship with Aliyah a secret from friends and family. Will he be ready to introduce his love into his life? The most difficult hurdle is Shaun's internal struggle. He finds that Aliyah, who is a trans woman, is evolving into a very different person than the one he first fell in love with as she continues to transition and explore surgical options. Now, Shaun is faced with the most important question of all. Can he say "I do" to someone whose identity is changing before his eyes? Juan and Jessica, who were featured on 90 Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise, are back to begin their new life together in America. This season, Juan moves from Colombia to join his fiancée Jessica and their baby son, and soon-to-be stepsons, in a sleepy town in Wyoming. The couple face many challenges, from Juan's loyalty to Jessica to Jessica's doubts about Juan's ability to adapt to a major role shift. From a carefree cruise ship bartender to full-time dad, with tensions rising and a new family dynamic to navigate, the couple faces a pivotal moment in their love story. 90 Day Fiancé, the flagship series in the blockbuster 90 Day Fiancé franchise. The top-rated series, which attracted 11.3 million viewers last season and was one of the highest-rated unscripted cable series of 2024, captures the riveting journeys of intercultural couples, Americans and their foreign fiancés, as they navigate the thrilling complexities of love, cultural differences, and societal pressures. With just 90 days to wed, before their K-1 visas expire, these couples must overcome significant hurdles or face the heartbreaking reality of separation.